acknowledge danger and then act accordingly. As a Jedi Council Grand Master, no longer did he allow his thoughts to become clouded by fear. Each and every decision he made was rational, considered. In this way, Veter, like so many Jedi before him, had learned to face danger head-on, to put himself in harm's way to protect others, and to do it calmly, logically, and with acceptance, which made his current predicament even more troubling. It wasn't that he was troubled by the absolute tar-black darkness, nor the walls and cold metal bars of his cell, nor was he scared of the Nihil, of Marchion Ro and his lackeys, of death and transcendence into the Force. But that thing, that creature that lurked out there, somewhere in the gloom far beyond his cell, that was something different. That was something made to eat away at who he was, to erode him. It was designed to bring fear. And it was a fear that he couldn't shake, coiling in his guts like a cold compress. The Nameless were supposed to be creatures of myth, the inhabitants of stories designed to scare younglings. But Veter, like too many unfortunate Jedi before him, had learned to his cost that the monsters were very real indeed. If he listened carefully, he could hear the thing pacing somewhere off in the distant gloom, tracing the walls of its own prison, a caged predator, waiting for the moment to strike, to be free. A starved beast that knew its prey was near. Veter opened his eyes, but there was nothing to see. No stirrings in the depths, no hint of a light. Memories were his only solace now. Trapped here with that nameless thing so close, he'd been unable to clear his mind, to focus for days, weeks, months. He'd lost all track of time. But he was a Jedi still, and he had not yet lost himself. He was fortified by his recollections of his fellow Jedi, by the hope that they had once inspired, not just in him, but in the entire galaxy. Hope that they would rekindle. He wasn't scared, but he had known fear, and he would find the means to overcome it, just as he always had. Veter reached up to pinch the bridge of his nose and hesitated, cursing himself as pain flared along the length of his forearm. His left hand was gone, reduced to an ashen stump. Traces of the strange calcification ran up the remainder of his forearm, like poisoned veins, marring his brown-black flesh. The calcification was still spreading, but slowly, agonizingly, consuming him a little more with every passing hour. He'd suffered other wounds. The Nihil had delighted in cutting away the horns that crested his head, trying to humiliate him, to make him lesser than the Tarnab he was. But he had never been proud. Those were scars he could live with, that didn't alter who he was. But the strange calcification was something different. A creeping death caused by his proximity to the creature. It was the result of one of the Nihil's